Now, let's see what you have to say on it. Let's start.
So in India, so we are so much age obsessed, and we can't think like that age is just a number. So we always give the we decide that when one should marry, when one should have a child, and when one should do this thing. And from very childhood, this is ingrained in our mind that we how many years we mean how much old we are. So this is very much ingrained in our brain from the childhood, and this is very much horrible because it's the outcome of this age obsessed is very much horrible because it affects in our lives. Every time we want to do something, we think that we are too old to do that. And if we are middle age, mean if we are 50 or 40, we think that our life is done and we don't have to anything. We cannot, yes, we cannot start anything. We cannot maintain ourselves, or our life is just end. And we mostly see our seniors like our mothers and our father, our parents. They always try to if we say that go and enjoy your life, now you are free, now we are all grown up, they always say that no, we are now old, we cannot walk, and they don't have the enthu. They just
It's true, and the tragedy is they have not maintained themselves.
Yes,
they have
like that.
only focused on their children,
Yes.
and that's it. They have prioritized children so much that they have completely ignored their health, their personal desires and wishes, which is not right, because self-love is important. Loving God, loving yourself, it's important, along with loving your family. So
Yes.
you have to strike a balance.
Yes.
And then that ignorance leads to disease. Sometimes mothers are waiting when the child will come back from office or from school, then they will have their lunch. And now
Yes.
imagine the
So
child,
bad.
it's so frequent.
Yes.
Children are having 2-3 tiffins in school,
Yes.
but the mother is not having, because they think if I eat, that's not my love for my child.
Yes.
If I love, I have to starve.
Starve.
And they're having their lunch at 4 p.m., 5 p.m. once the child returns. This is leading to diabetic problem, and acidic problems, gas, and so many
many,
other
yes.
issues. Gut health goes at a toss, absolutely. So what's the point? If you're not healthy, how can you take care of your family? How can you love your family, your children?
And when you invest so many times in your children, then you expect that they will also invest their time, and they will also leave all the enjoyment and all the other things for you. So this expectation come from there, that I have invested my whole life, and they always say that I just leave my dreams, I leave my careers, everything for you, and now you have to do the same.
And when this never happens, they feel sad.
Yes, they feel
The
sad.
problem is the word depression. By now we should, sorry, not depression, expectation. By now we should know that we should not have such high expectations. The more expectations you have, the more you invite sadness in your life, loneliness in your life, anxiety in your life. So why are you expecting? I have done this, you do this for me. Sounds like a business also. And the right age for marrying, I mean, if you do not get the right life partner, how do you marry or not? Like, just because you are 28, 29, you have to marry? Any Tom, Dick or Harry? You go to matrimony and whoever is like, okay, a little bit you find alright, and you just go and marry and then absolutely get trapped in a toxic relationship. You have to take time and decide who is the right life partner for you. You have to see your wavelengths are matching or not, the families and everything. So how can you pressurize a girl? Can this happen that okay, your friends have married you, where are you marrying? You are at this age, when are you marrying? You need a right life partner, right? If you don't find the man, how can you marry? The thing is, we have to break that chain of pressure. Society is no one to decide which subject I'm supposed to study, which college I need to choose for enrollment, whom to marry, when to have kids, it's all my decision. Pressure is a part of life. As I say, that life throws boulders on us. Every day is a new challenge. It's like we're battling various challenges. So that's okay. That is going to be there. But you have to invest on yourself, work on your skills, because if you have the skill, maybe government job, there's a certain age or certain private jobs, but there are numerous opportunities these days.
Yes.
So you don't have to give up so easily.
Yeah.
And love yourself, take care of your health. If you are healthy, if you are happy, your family will also be happy. Your loved ones should also remain happy, right? But if you are sick, imagine one family member is sick. Don't you see the whole family is stressed?
Yeah.
Of course. So if by neglecting yourself, that doesn't show that you're such a big-hearted person, this and that's silly behavior. For me, I think it's a silly behavior.
Yeah,
if
but-
I can love my family members, I must love myself also. If I can respect all of you, should I not respect myself? Of course I should. It all starts from you, the person. If I have the values of love, respect, kindness, empathy in myself, then I can give it to you. If I don't have, I can't give.
Especially in India, age plays a major role in how people are treated. Like from childhood, we are often asked questions like, "How old are you?" They think that everything comes with age, like wisdom, maturity, but this don't happen always, right? Because sometimes a 20 years old mama's boy can be less mature than a 15 years old boy who has raised himself from childhood. This also happens.
Very good point.